Thank you, Basanji, and thank you all panelists. And this is a very interesting ways with workforce, especially women and children. Children are, of course, not part of workforce, but women definitely are part of workforce. Azim Premji Philanthropic Initiative has initiated a program with Government of Odisha, and it started in 2018 June, and the society is implementing this program is under Panchayati Raj and Drinking Water Department, and the name of the society is Odisha Livelihood Mission. I am leading this nutrition project across Odisha. So let's go to the next slide. So basically, if we look at the calorie requirement of any adult, it is roughly about 2000 calories per day is required, and carbohydrates about 225 to 325 gram per day. Similarly, 46 to 20 gram per day protein is about 44 to 78 gram, and some 13 different types of vitamins and minerals of 17 types are required every day for an adult to work properly, to become healthy.
Hello.
All these things, yeah. Am I audible?
Yes. There is a little disruption, but
yeah.
Now
the next. So if we see carbohydrate, protein, and fat are quite required in major quantity, and other vitamin and minerals are required in small quantity. And if we see, we get carbohydrate from different fruits and vegetables. Proteins we get from eggs, poultry, seafoods, dairy products, soybean products. Similarly, fat from vegetable oils and fish oils and different nuts and seeds. If we compare 4 different fruits, banana, papaya, moringa, and lemon, this is the chart which I have presented. Banana has highest potassium, and papaya has highest vitamin A, and moringa is quite rich in vitamin C and iron, and lemon is combination of both potassium and vitamin C. These 4 fruits we are promoting in our project. So let's listen a little bit about our project now, which is implemented by Odisha Livelihood Mission. Next slide, please. So as we know, about 84% of women are dependent on agriculture in rural India, and about 47% of them are agriculture laborers. And there are actually 10 different types of, or 10 different food groups which adults require every day to get all those carbohydrate, protein, fats, vitamin, minerals. So these food groups are 10 types, and out of that, this nutrition project which is implemented by Odisha Livelihood Mission is focusing on meat, poultry, eggs, leafy vegetable, vitamin A rich vegetables, other fruits and other vegetables. So out of 10, 6 types of foods we are able to produce and consume. So how is it possible? Let's see. Let's go to the next slide. So we are actually promoting a Nutri Garden at the backyard of any household. As you know, it is a very innovative solution to ensure nutritional security at household level. By putting a Nutri Garden, one can meet the family consumption needs from the Nutri Garden. It is vegetable, fruits, and we have included backyard poultry and goat in the Nutri Garden. So it is providing both vegetable, fruits, and animal proteins in the form of egg and meat. The requirement is only 0.02 acre land or 2 decimal of land is required to develop this kind of garden. and fruits and vegetables are grown in vegetable organic means, and it can it is sufficient for the entire family needs, including the women and children of the household. And it is meeting the need of carbohydrate, protein, fiber, vitamin, mineral, whatever I have explained previous slides is available from this. Next slide, please. So, as I said, this purpose of this Nutri Garden is to provide green vegetables and fruits to at least 5 members family. And here we are focusing on adults and girls, pregnant and lactating mothers, pregnant women and lactating mothers. And at least 4 or 5 member of the family is this nutrition garden is sufficient enough to provide them fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. We have taken some non-negotiable, that is, as it is consumption focused project and everybody has to consume the fruits and vegetables from their own backyard Nutri Garden. So we have focused on no use of synthetic chemical fertilizer and pesticide. And we have also focused and we have made it non-negotiable that there should be no hybrid seeds, but there should be only local seeds or open pollinated seeds should be used, so that seed sovereignty or seed rights will be remaining with the household. They will not be market dependent. And every day one can expect 1 to 1.2 kg vegetables and fruits from the 0.2 acre or 2 decimal land. Next slide, please. So in the Nutri Garden, as I said before, we are putting some 10 fruit plants, which includes 2 banana, 2 lemon plants, 3 papaya, and 3 drumstick, to cater to the need of the iron and all other deficiency symptom, which is general in women. Similarly, we are putting some 13 to 17 types of vegetable for 3 seasons. So we are providing vegetable seed mini kit initially to initiate the program, and subsequently, it is the family will be getting the seeds from their own backyard and they will be continuing. So the 3 seasons, Kharif, Rabi and summer, the family initially is provided with seed and family is provided with fruit saplings. And we are creating a education program, which we are calling PLA-LAN, Participatory Learning Action, linking agriculture and natural resources to nutrition. On basically this awareness is about malnutrition, why malnutrition, and how to overcome this situation, and what are the means of doing such activities so that the malnourished members of the family, which includes the women and children and adults and girls, will not be falling back to that situation, is explained through this PLA-LAN program. Actually, Odisha Livelihood Mission is having something around 3.5 lakh self-help groups spread across Odisha. And we are using that self-help group platform and we are using these PLA-LAN tools to educate the women SHG members to learn about this aspect and initiate the Nutri Garden, which includes both fruits and vegetable growing as well as backyard poultry and goat rearing. So PLA-LAN is a platform or PLA-LAN is a tool which is helping the family to know about Nutri Garden and start the processes. So Azim Premji has supported in creating the nutrition vertical in Odisha Livelihood Mission, and this program has got government recognition, and the name of the program is now Mo Upakari Bagicha. It is a government approved program now in Odisha, and it has got a fee by getting further support from MGNREGS, and it is continuing. So can we go to the next slide, please? So as I said before, this program got started in 2018-19, yes. And in 2019-20, we got an award, as Mr. Bashankar has said, from Government of India, the best state livelihood mission to receive the Poshan Award from Outlook, Government of India, Vice President has given this award. And in the past year itself, we could manage to reach to 100,000 nutrition gardens by 100,000 households we could establish. And looking at this scale of operation and success and efficiency, government decided that Mohupakari Bagicha program will not be operating in 107 blocks only, but it will spread to 314 blocks. I mean, all the blocks of Odisha. And this year we are jumping to all blocks with additional support from MGNREGS. There is a detailed government guidelines, manuals, which has been circulated from government. So the convergence between OLM and MGNREGS society is now being designed, planned, and going to start very soon. In next 1 week or so, it will be across Odisha will be starting. And by the end of this financial year, we are hopeful of reaching to 500,000 nutrition gardens. That will really suffice the need of malnourishment across Odisha who are suffering, as Christina and others have already said. 1/3 of our population are suffering from malnutrition. So this particular program is going to help all those families. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think our previous panelist, Devashish, you have a lot of participants have appreciated your presentation. So thank you so much. Congratulations to you. This is a perfect example about product, policy, and platform. So here the product is a food-based approach, diversified diet, and interestingly non-pesticide, organic. So very, very interesting, important thing to know. And India is also planning for a pesticide management bill. So your thing will contribute to national policy also. SHG platform is unique. Generally, people used to work in Anganwadi center. So using women self-help group is important platform. And you are able to scale it up with partnership with government and influence government policy, government budget. So it is a very important, and you have a donor which is also homegrown. So very, very important presentation.